Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing well. And I do not have the usual setup right now, but I wanted to convey some points very quickly. There was a need to reiterate those points because all those we have already communicated, we have already discussed in our earlier videos and community posts. But before you go into the final day of the preparation, we need to discuss this once again so you do not miss out on any of those points. So first of all those students who are not opting out and they are giving the next exam, that is your CA final law, your last paper of CA final group 1, need to understand that you cannot waste even a single minute of time on thinking about the prior exams right now. In one of the community posts also I had shared my experience of ICI checking, in which the basic point which I tried to convey is that your perception of how your exam went and the ICI examiner's perception of how well you have attempted the paper is sometimes very different. So you might be overthinking about that particular circumstance or that particular result which might not might prove to be otherwise, right? So do understand that you cannot waste even a single minute on the prior exams. Just focus on the law paper right now. Okay. Secondly, there were a lot of administrative issues related queries in my last video. So I would just request all the students, before taking any final decision, to first analyze and understand the ICN notifications thoroughly, because many students might have just seen the videos here and there and have not reviewed the notifications thoroughly and personally yet. So please, I would put in a sincere request to all those students who haven't reviewed the notifications and FAQs to first go to the ICI site and review all these notifications and FAQs properly, thoroughly and personally, so that you are clear about what the opt-out scheme is and what the provisions are in place before you take any final decision. Now coming to our main core areas, that regarding the syllabus and everything. So I had shared one study plan regarding how to complete your syllabus, but regardless, even if you are sticking to your own plan and if you think you are not able to complete the entire syllabus, then do try to at least do the major chunks of the syllabus first. Like we all know, like your directors, meeting of board, and managerial remuneration, all these kind of high weightage areas. Like in ECB also there was amendment, FEMA. So all these areas are obviously, probably they would be tested more in a higher weightage as per the past trend. So do try to focus on those areas first tomorrow, with effect from tomorrow morning when you start your studies in a fresh manner. So even at the end of the day, even if you are not able to complete the entire syllabus, at least the major weightage areas are done. And secondly, keep a proper presentation in your exams, because please understand that we are sitting for the professional level examination of CA. And so there is a distinction between whether you know the syllabus, whether you know the provisions and the given case, and how you present it. So communication becomes a very important part of this particular examination. So do understand that you need to follow presentation criteria. I am sure that all the faculties or from wherever you have taken the classes, they have told you. I will just quickly repeat it for anyone who doesn't know about this criteria. First, you need to start with the given issue. So you need to identify what the issue is asked, and you need to write the legal provisions, like the section number or the rules, whatever you can. Do not quote any section or rule unless you are 100% sure that you are quoting the correct one. It might lead in 0 marks if you and answer the other part properly but you quote the wrong section, right? So after the legal issue, you need to explain the legal provisions, then given facts of the question and analysis, in which basically we will try to analyze and link the given question facts with the legal provisions you have stated and what is the answer. And still at the end of the day, at the end of the answer, you need to give the proper conclusion in 2 or 3 lines, right? So in this manner, the examiner will come to know that you know entire thing and you have presented it properly in different sections. So you will get marks probably in a better manner and quickly. Plus it will form an impression that okay, this student knows how to communicate, this student knows the syllabus, and he or she has prepared well, right? If you think that this presentation is taking time during the exam, like after 1.5 hours, 2 hours, you think that okay, I may not be able to complete my paper, then you can miss out on these presentation in some manner in the end of the paper. So try at least first 15 to 20 sheets of your answer sheet should be completely as per the presentation, and I'm sure that will help you to exceed the 60-70 mark in CA final law. Okay, so these were the main points. In the 15 minutes time is also very important time, and I'm sure that all those students who have given the paper once at least once at home have got the idea of how to analyze the paper and how to use those 15 minutes time. If not, you can try to read the integrated case scenarios and try to just if whatever you are focusing on, focus it properly. Many students do कि यार ऊपर ऊपर से एक पेपर देख लिया 15 मिनट में, that might not be very useful for you, right? So whatever questions you are analyzing, I'm not telling you which to analyze, but whatever you are doing, whichever question you are analyzing, in the 15 minutes time, do it properly, so that whenever you attempt that particular question, you do not waste even a single minute on reading that question again, right? So that is a very important part to be focused on. And apart from that, just think like that, this is your last paper, and our focus and हमारा जो एक effort होता है, that is towards that we should not have any regret after this paper, right? Result might not be in our hands, but efforts and not having regrets is completely in our option. It is completely in our hands. Okay, so I hope I tried to communicate all the points effectively, and just give it your best. And also tomorrow I would be available on WhatsApp on our official number, that is 95604 only on WhatsApp, not on calls, because it might not be, I might not be able to communicate to everyone by calls, because the students, existing students, I have the classes with them, but I will try to answer each and every query. So whatever queries you have, you can contact on WhatsApp on this number. I'm repeating the number, 95604 and you can contact via WhatsApp, right? So all the very best. It's your last exam, give it your all, and do not have any regrets the day after tomorrow after the exam. That is the only thing we have in our control, right? So all the best, be safe, study well, take care, bye. Best wishes always.